Okay, we're up on Mr. Testa's roof, and what he has is a leak here at this pipe flange. And I noticed underneath in the attic it was leaking in this area. This flange is not wore out yet. So what's going on is basically what they have done is a typical procedure in Philadelphia is what they call burying the pipe flange. But what they don't understand is when they bury this pipe flange, what they do is bury it so you won't see as much. But if we take a look under the shingle, now we see all of this dirt and grime from where the water is getting under, you know, right here and all around here. Now what's going on is two shingles are butting together right here. And the shingle below this starts here and it ends right here. Okay, so these two shingles butt together. Now here up to the pipe flange, there's nothing to keep the water out. So what's happening is water is infiltrating. They've got felt underneath this the shingles, so that's going to slow it down a little bit. But this is just a typical thing that happens in the Philadelphia area. It's called burying the shingles. It's generally not a great idea. If this shingle here were underneath this flange, then we wouldn't have this problem. And we're going to just look at some more of these pipe flanges. Now we see this pipe flange here. Now this one isn't buried. The bottom of the pipe flange is showing. That's a good thing. The only bad thing about this pipe flange is they actually should have put this shingle and this shingle underneath the pipe flange. Now the reason being is because when water rushes around here, there's nothing to keep it out from under here. See, because this shingle ends right here. Now when this water comes around this corner, it can get in right here and cause a leak as well. They didn't bury this pipe flange, but they should have put this shingle here and this shingle here underneath the pipe flange, and it would have came up to right here past where the curve is on the pipe flange to keep it from leaking. We're going to go on along, and now we see this pipe flange. Now they didn't bury it, but they made the same mistake by not running this shingle underneath. Now this shingle should have went underneath, this shingle should have went underneath, and this one should have been on top like it is. Water again can come around here and get in right there, and it will. Let's see what we got under here. Alright, now we're going to go to this pipe flange. Now this pipe flange is ran correctly. The only thing I would have did differently on this pipe flange is I would have just cut this straight down so the water doesn't get trapped around through here, but that's not that important. This pipe flange was run correctly. The cut could have been just a little bit better, but it's run good. We're going to look at this pipe flange. And here we have a buried pipe flange, but they could actually get away with it because it covers the headlap. Now the headlap is from the bottom of this and it ends to right there, so they got away with it because of the headlap on that pipe flange. On this one, let's see, and they got away with it on this one as well. It's not going to hurt anything. The only bad thing is this is where two shingles butt. They should have used a 2-tab on this, but that's okay. This one's all right as well. Let's just look around a little bit more. This pipe, this vent, this flange barely covers the headlap. It's not leaking though. I would have ran this shingle underneath this flange as well. Same thing with these other ones. They'll make it though. So basically what he needs is for this to be opened up and a little bit of plywood replaced, I guess about a half sheet, and a few shingles. Now I'm going to go ahead and take just a small piece of shingle, and I'll take that with me just in case we do get the repair. It's not going to damage the roof any by taking that.